Flash and the soldier the game spitter, Foogiano. Just when things was finna get better for you. You was finna get released, doing your little time in prison. You got engaged with Rennie Rucci, so you was gonna get out, get married. You was gonna take over 1017. Gucci was gonna have a new chain for you, new car. Your buzz was still gonna be crazy, cause you still can make them songs. You got different flows and everything. You already had it planned out and mapped out for your release. First day out, you already know all the hottest artists was gonna rock with you. 4PF, 42 Doug, CMG, Bread Gang, QC, Migos, anybody. Gucci, 1017, your own label, including what yourself can do. But as soon as you do that, Satan say, hold up. He still got to live his raps. Yeah, that darkness from living his raps got to come back on him. Yeah, hit him with 2 guns. He love them guns. We got to hit him with 2 guns. See what he can do with this there. See what Rennie Rucci can do with that there on her conscience. So she got to wait even more. Now, you already know the feds probably gonna pick this up because the mother who passed away, who got 2 kids, she gonna press the issue. She gonna sue. So she gonna try to take everything you got, or most of what you got, or your label got. They gonna sue the club, so she gonna try to take what the club got, and she ain't wrong. Yeah, she ain't wrong because she lost her life. So her family, whoever pressing the issue about that, yeah, this ain't like the Dolph situation. So this is a different kind of situation. So yeah, she gonna get some money. She gonna win something. It might not be big, it might not be small, who knows, but she's gonna win something because she lost her life. She looked like an innocent woman. She got 2 kids, beautiful family. Yeah, and they saying y'all ain't get patted down. So that's how the club gonna get sued, or the security system, they gonna get sued. So yeah, you're gonna get hit with a big fine. They done took all this time to investigate, to now charge you with these 2 guns. Now, that happened a long time ago, and they now just charging you with 2 guns. So they got some good information. They got some good evidence to charge you with 2 counts of firearms. And you a convicted felon. Come on, man. So you know the feds going to take a look into this case right here. You a rapper. You signed to Gucci Mane. You know the feds don't like Gucci Mane. So what you would think they'll do to his artists, Pooh Shiesty, you, or whoever else get caught up in the system. Like I tell the other rappers, the feds going to look into this case because they need them bonuses. And they need to make it look good for the state. For the United States, not just that state, United States. And in South Carolina ain't a place you want to get caught up with them guns. See, you ain't from the Carolinas. See, everybody in North Carolina know when you go to South Carolina, them laws, them penalties get turned up a little bit more than it is in North Carolina. That's a real racist state right there. It's a lot of rednecks. It's a lot of prosecutors and judges that ain't in your favor. That's going to hit you with the max. They're going to hit you with the max if they can. So the feds, anytime when it's a rapper and they can get more clout, because they love clout more than rappers do, more than Instagram models do. They love clout. So yeah, they're going to jump on that there if they can, if they want to. Especially right now, they're making examples out of all the rappers, out of all the trappers, they're making examples. And it's the holiday season. They want to buy some new golf clubs, and they looking at a new golf cart. They want to buy a whole golf cart. Yeah, and it's about $2 to $5 grand to get into this membership at the golf course that they be going to. And they got to pay the $5 grand. And it's about 4 or 5 of them. They trying to come as a team because you get a little deal when you come as a team. Yeah. And they trying to go to a couple games. And they trying to go on trips. And they trying to get new pickup trucks. Yeah. And they trying to buy new guns. So they need these bonuses. They need these indictments. They need them. And y'all rappers making them keep coming. Y'all making them keep coming. And you just putting a smile on their face. That's why rappers pay attention when you're an up-and-coming artist, when you're going to get them dangerous bags. You know them dangerous bags, them little hole-in-the-wall joints, them little hole-in-the-wall strip clubs and clubs. Yeah, they can come up with 20,000 and 30,000, 50,000, 40,000 to pack out the club to pay you, give you the front end, the back end. Especially when you're a new artist, them be the ones that'll call you first. They got 30,000, they got 40,000 before you get to the concert venues. Yeah, you got to go through the dangerous bags, and that's where you're going to catch your case at. That's where you're going to catch your case at, inside the club. Now, when you get to the concert venue at Rolling Loud and places like that, you'll catch little cases like that when you leave the club on the highway, leaving from the club, not inside the club. See, the security too strong in there. But when you're up-and-coming artists, the first promoters that's going to call you, it's them dangerous bags. So you got to be mindful, and you got to be careful. You got to, when you pull up to a scene, or you got to just look up before they even pay you. You got to look up the address. You got to just look at the history. You got to see if there was other shootings there. You got to have a team for that there, because you'll come to a hole in the wall like in South Carolina or North Carolina or Louisiana or Texas or anywhere in the South or up north, Midwest, out west. And that's where you'll get tested at by Satan, because his children go to them same spots. That's how they come up with the 30, 40,000 to give you because the demon children, Satan children, come to them spots and spend money all week long, every day. And some of them demons waiting for a rapper like you to come, to try to snatch a chain, to try to do anything to come up off clout or fame or a bag or a body. And you'll just flash out instead of just punching on something. Yeah, you'll flash out. Yeah, they won't search you and they'll let you in the club. I got my own file, I don't need security in the club. Who shiesty? They'll let you do all that. Them high level clubs or them high level concert venues ain't gonna let you do that there. But you don't see no rapper catching no cases at them spots either. Yeah, because it's police there and all that there. So yeah, when y'all coming 4 or 5 deep, 10 deep, 15 deep, and dudes that live in that city, they about 4 or 5 deep, and they want to throw something on stage or they want to throw up a set, because a lot of y'all be banging and all that there, and y'all throwing up y'all signs because the little devil juice in y'all, whether it's lean or alcohol. Yeah, and like 2 rounds, y'all clash. And then by you being a street rapper, you can't lose. So if they get the best of you as far as like fighting or they snatch a chain, you got to do this there, inside the club. Inside the club, you got to do that there. Instead of, you know, making a phone call or having one of the ones outside in the parking lot and just wait for them to come out in the parking lot. That way, it ain't too many witnesses. It ain't too many people doing this there. All that there, recording all that there. There's less cameras because there's more people who got their phone out inside the club because you performing than when you leaving out. Because a lot of people leaving out, you coming out the back door. So yeah, you can come out the parking lot and get into it at the red light. Yeah, that's how you got to kind of do it if you want to handle business. Or rappers, when y'all going to pick up these dangerous bags at these clubs, y'all got to stop. Every time y'all get into an altercation, y'all got to stop slinging that iron. Y'all got to wait till y'all leave the club. That's how most of them getting caught, because they doing it at the club. Y'all got to wait. If you don't catch them in traffic, you don't catch them, you got to put the bag up. Put the bag up. The city going to get it. The city going to get it every time. Put the bag up. Sometimes you got to hold them and fold them. Yeah, they ain't going to whoop you. If they snatch a chain, just put the bag up. If they snatch a chain, just put the bag up. If they go in your pockets, either whoop them or put the bag up. Take the loss, because it's too many witnesses. Because if somebody get hit in the club, a female, an innocent bystander, you going down. You going down, just put the bag up. You got a better chance of staying on the streets. If you crash out right there, they might not pick you up, the feds might not come, or the police might not come right then, but they're going to let it build up, and you're going to catch another case, and then while you sitting on that case, they're going to hit you with how they just hit Foogiano with. Now you're fighting 2 more gun charges, which is 5 years apiece, unless they run them concurrent. In South Carolina, you better have a good lawyer to make them run it concurrent if you get found guilty on this situation. But they done took so long to come up with this deal, so they feel good that this gonna stick and they're gonna get a conviction on this deal. Yeah, they're gonna try their best to get convictions on this case, and they're gonna try their best to get that woman all that money, which is gonna drain your bank account, because you ain't made the type of songs that can beat this type of situation without going broke and doing the time. So it's gonna put a lot of stress on Rennie Rucci. Yeah, it's gonna put a lot of stress on her, because you're gonna be calling her with everything and asking her for favors and stuff, and she's supposed to be focusing on her career, but she gotta stick by you because y'all just got engaged. So you see how the ship sink? A slow leak like Titanic. A slow leak like Titanic, yeah. With this gun case, I don't know if they got your fingerprints or if they got the guns off you or somebody said something in your case, but they got something to bring these charges upon you. They got something, and it's something strong. So understand, like, it's ugly. It's ugly for your career. Yeah, not even the time. It's just ugly for your career. Rappers don't bounce back from situations like this when they be gone 4, 5, 6 years. It's really hard to get back to the level that you was. The money that the victim talking about and the charges that the state talking about gonna put extra stress on your team, on your family, because you gotta pay her all this money. She want all this money. The state going all this money. Then they're gonna hit you with another fine for having the guns. You can get charged up to $250K for them guns per gun. $250K per gun. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a lot of stress for your bank account, and you ain't got money coming in like that. You know the labels don't pay you for your music. Y'all only get paid for shows and features and walkthroughs and stuff like that, especially when you ain't made the investments yet. It don't even matter if you got trucks or none of that there. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. So yeah, man, like, so you got to talk to your lawyer about whatever evidence they got, so you can see if we need to fight for the best plea, or we can take it to trial and we can beat this case. Because it's not 100% just because they charging you with it. It's not 100%, but you got to see what they got. They're going to let you know. But if the feds pick it up, then you know they got something. If the feds pick it up, then you know they got something real strong. If not, then hey, you making do something with something. It just depends. But one thing they do know is you was there at the club, your team ain't get pat down, they ain't get searched, and somebody lost their life. That's what they do know. And they got some guns. I guess they got some guns. So they got a lot of stuff that they do know. So you just got to see how you going to come about that though. You got to see how you going to fight that though. And you behind the walls. And you behind the walls. So as soon as you done with that sentence, they going to lock you right back up. And hope they give you a bond for that. Hope they give you a bond for that. You see what I'm saying? So, that's not no good news in the holidays coming up. Christmas coming up. So what you got to tell your kids or your family for Christmas is, I got 2 new charges. That's how your New Year's, that's how they want you to have your New Year's. So your New Year's going to be ugly. So it's going to force you to get high while you behind the wall. Yeah, it's going to force you to do stuff like that and have more anger. So when a little inmate say something, you're going to smash them. Yeah, you ain't going to be able to take all that lip from other inmates because they just added more stress to your life. You see what I'm saying? And that's my take on this conversation right here, man. Hit the like button, hit the comment section, hit the notification bell, hit the sub button, man. Go.